hold the tissues, put down the lotion, and whip out your finest plate of Michelin star level French fries, because they put the old bird out to pasture. That's right, I'm talking about Duolingo. Freaking Cybertruck came out of nowhere and took him out like old Yeller Outback. It's a terrible thing. So grab your brewskis and pour one out for them, because that's what they deserve.
Took over a year off and cut you bitches some slack. Tell a friend to tell a friend. She's back.
Or at least that's what I would say if the Duolingo owl wasn't trying to compete with Jesus in revive time. Yeah, so like a lot of you might know, Duolingo, a popular language learning app that recently started campaigning about the death of their bird, their owl, their menacing menace that forces you to learn, because Spanish or vanish. For me, my introduction to this was getting recommended a video from none other than the CEO of Duolingo himself.
Hey all, it's Luis von An, co-founder, CEO of Duolingo, otherwise known as Duo's daddy.
It's not every day you get a recommended video about a green owl passing away, but this is what kind of brought me down a sort of rabbit hole recently, because I don't keep up with Duolingo. I'm not someone who constantly keeps up with the Duolingo lore and all that. But as of this campaign, clearly was successful because it got me a little invested in it. What few like wacky things I heard about Duolingo over the years is really all I had to go on until recently. Thanks to this dumpster dive that I went on, and also thanks to a GT Live video that's like about 2 months old as of recording this, I learned that Duolingo has got some really wacky marketing. And it's so prevalent that 6 days before the CEO even said something, the death of Duolingo was covered on CBS Chicago. Listen to that. Caesar is broken up about it. It's this whiplash of emotion. Alive, not alive. Oh.
You see there, that impact sends Duo flying into outer space and beyond. The app is offering a reward for whoever can identify the driver. The app also released a statement saying, TBH, or to be honest, he probably died waiting for you to do your lesson, and to refrain from sharing why you may hate the owl in the comments.
Did you hear that little groan in the background when she went over the comments that they had? It wasn't the Cybertruck, it was you not doing your lesson. Oh my god. I'm not doing enough English lessons. It wasn't the Cybertruck, it was Spanish or vanish, and they chose vanish. I knew Duolingo had some wacky marketing, but that was like my main introduction to that was a video or an ad from about 5 years ago where they introduced, what was it? Let me find it.
That's why we're excited to launch a brand new premium feature, Duolingo Push. Since Duolingo can be used wherever you are, now Duolingo Push can remind you wherever you are. Whether you're at the gym, at work, or out on the town. That's right,
for the low price of money, you can have the bird show up right in front of you and make you do a lesson. Somebody better call the freaking power scaler committee, because Duolingo can be everywhere, anywhere he wants to be where there's a Duolingo app. These are powers that need to be analyzed. Clearly the Cybertruck was a lie all along, because if the Duolingo bird can be here, there, and everywhere, who knows what the bird is truly capable of. Oh, but yeah, no, even now, I have only scratched the surface of the Duolingo lore. It is so, I don't even know what it is. I understand, like, I understand why, like, they would do something like this to make, like, wild, wacky marketing about an aggressive bird that, you know, holds your family hostage until you finish your Spanish lesson. You know, I guess that's enough to get people talking, you know, spread a little buzz around the internet. And clearly it was enough to get CBS Chicago to say a thing or two. It's just so nutty. But yeah, it gets people talking, and it clearly works, because now the Duolingo bird's got enough of a personality that the memes are just like, hey, congratulations! You finished a lesson. One more and you can get to see your family again.
Sign up today for a free trial to get Duolingo Push and never, ever miss a day of practice again. Not now, Duo. Okay.
I know it's a dude in a costume, but I'm just trying to picture, like, what if there was a giant green owl just walking around? And now what if this giant green owl could, like, have a human hand underneath one of its large wings? Like, a giant bird's already horrifying enough, but now we got, like, human hands growing out of it, capable of grabbing phones and other technology. Like, ooh, you're gonna listen. You gotta do a lesson. Do it or I'm kidnapping your family. Ooh. There's something like that. And they would. Duolingo would. Look, I mean, look at those eyes. Look, have you seen those eyes? Those are the eyes of a killer. Those are the eyes of someone who has seen and done things. Yeah, here's the Bring Back Duolingo page. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I didn't look too far into it with the XP. I assume that's something to do with the app. I've never used Duolingo. Clearly the US won by a landslide. Holy moly, got enough XP to freaking level up to 100 again. I'm not playing the audio for this, but this is just another thing I found of Duolingo's marketing, and just, I don't know. See, like, the butt. See, thanks to GT Live and this, I learned that there's a heavy amount of marketing that's put around Duolingo's butt, his BBL, so to speak. Why? Why does Duolingo have a butt? Owls don't have butts. What's with the butts? But it gets wackier. I wasn't kidding about Duolingo kidnapping your parents. They got a music video. 3 months ago, they got a music video all about how Duolingo will take your parents. And, oh my god, he brought up the BBL. I didn't even realize that the first time. A music video all about Duolingo stealing your parents until you do your lesson. I don't know who Timmy is. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, the ominousness. Bro, Duolingo is a menace. A menace. Oh my god, look at this. Just look at this. Duolingo's taking over this kid's life. I don't know who Timmy is, but the Duolingo lore gets wacky. Oh my gosh. And you can, like, see in the corner there, 2 months ago they teamed up with Squid Game? They're part of Squid Game? Like, what? Why? I'm not playing the audio of this music video because GT Live might be confident enough to try and put this music in their video, but I'm not. I don't need the copyright in my life. Yeah, if you want to get a deep dive into the wild and wacky marketing of Duolingo, yeah, I recommend, you know, this GT Live video. There's a lot of good stuff. We open with trying to look at a QR code. I only merely scratched the surface of the Duolingo lore. I encourage you, if you have the time to go down a rabbit hole, there's a fun one for you, because they got some entertaining stuff down that way. And for any of you returning that are wondering where the heck Clickbait is, don't worry, she's taking a little break. We have the Super Gibbon behind me from the last video. Felt like using him a little bit more rather than just having him be a one and done. I like him. Hopefully you like him too. And this Friday, when this video comes out, there should be me streaming the latest and greatest Monster Hunter Wilds. I almost said Monster Hunter Rising Revengeance. But yeah, I'm going to be playing that Friday, and then I'm going to be playing that every subsequent Monday for as long as I feel like it. I don't know. But, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about for this video. So, ciao for now.